What am I wearing today? I'm wearing the Omega Aquaterra 41 millimeter. But I thought I'd make a couple of watch videos since I am a watch lover and I am most likely going to go completely broke one day because I can't stop buying watches. Now, um, this is the watch I'm going to be picking up for my 80 today. It's a OP 41 millimeters in green that everyone says it's the hardest to get. I put my name on a list for this specific watch about 3 months ago, and I actually got a call today saying, "Hey, I got the watch, come through, and you can get it." So that's what I'm doing today. I'll maybe record a little bit of that experience of going into the AD, picking up my watch and whatnot, and then I'll bring it back home and we can do, not a review because I'm not a guy that's about the specs and water resistance and all that stuff because none of us are ever most likely going to be underwater more than 50, 100 meters. I mean, that's never even going to happen. So I can promise you that whether I'm wearing this Cartier or this Rolex or this Omega or whichever watch, if I am finding myself 100 meters underwater, that means something has gone terribly wrong and I am now drowning to death. So the last thing I am going to care about is whether my watch is going to survive this extreme depth of water I find myself in now, because I'm most likely going to die. So I recommend that you buy a watch because you like the way it looks and you like the way it feels on your wrist, because all the specs, all the water resistance, the movement details, whether it can withstand this magnetic field or this magnetic force, and all that is probably not going to be relevant to 99% of people out there who are actually purchasing these watches. For most people, it's going to be a watch they wear to the office or maybe when they go out to a nightclub or something, and that's as much danger as they're going to be in. Probably the most dangerous thing will be when you are going out to that nightclub is getting robbed on your way there. That's the most thing you have to worry about. But if you want to make sure that you don't get robbed and that you actually do impress the ladies when they see your wrist, you want to be wearing one of these, right? You can never go wrong with a calculator Casio. Hands down, one of the greatest watches ever made. And I am actually waiting for the FedEx guy to show up any minute now, hopefully, to bring me this Seiko watch that I found on eBay. It's the one that's sold on the Japanese market, but you can still find them on eBay for about 500 bucks. And they look like the Rolex Explorer 2, the polar dial with the orange hand and all that. So I am as excited to get this as I am to get the Rolex today. So, having said all that, I'm going to go ahead and head over to my local AD so I can pick up that green OP, the 41 millimeters. And from my understanding, it's one of the hardest watches to get from Rolex in that specific color. And then they're still going, on secondhand market. They're still, I looked today, they're about $11,000 versus 6,500 brand new from an AD. So they still have a lot of value if you buy them and you take care of them. You are I don't like the idea of watches as an investment, but it is a very good investment if you should ever have a life emergency down the road. You can sell that watch for at least for what you bought it for. So one of the most important things is how does the watch look and feel on your wrist? And I got to tell you guys, this clean design, this clean green dial, the no date just looks amazing. It's elegant, it's stylish, it's sporty even. I think you can wear this with a suit or wear it to the gym. So if you haven't done so, go see your local AD, put your name down for a watch, and then just wait patiently. And if you can get your hands on, like I said, just about any Rolex at retail price, because no matter what, I think you're always going to be able to get your money back at very minimum.